Hello, I'm Ed Strickland, Deep River Sporting Clays and Shooting School Shooting Pavilion Manager, and welcome to another edition of Ask the Expert. Today we're going to be talking about Glocks and give you some information about those. As many of you may or may not know, we are a Glock authorized dealer, and I was fortunate enough to spend some time down at Glock headquarters a couple of weeks ago going through Armorer's class and instructor workshop, and learned a lot about a gun that I already love. So we're going to give you some information about that. We're going to show you some things and teach you a few things about this gun. Today we're going to be looking at a Glock 19. Glock 19 is one of the best, one of the most popular models that Glock has ever produced. Glock was the first company to ever produce a polymer handgun and marry it together with a steel slide and a steel barrel. Through innovation and technology, they've been able to produce a gun that is just extremely simple to operate, extremely reliable, lightweight, very versatile, and easy to shoot, with also very little maintenance. One of the things that people always say to me about Glock is, well, there's no safety on it, and they see that as a concern, where in fact Glock has 3 safety mechanisms that work sequentially during the pull of the trigger. There's a trigger safety, there's a firing pin safety, and a drop safety. And all 3 of those again work sequentially, but they will only function, and the gun is not fully cocked or ready to fire until the trigger is moved all the way to the rear of the trigger guard. Really the only difference in this and in any other gun is there's just no external lever that you operate, but as we all know, a safety is a mechanical device and it can fail. But this gun is very safe, very reliable, and you can trust it to be a safe handgun to own, to holster, and to shoot. One of the things that I really like about the Glock is its simplicity. There's only 34 moving parts in the entire gun, so there's not a lot of pieces and parts in there that can fail. Another side note about the Glock, the trigger spring in this gun can actually be taken out of the gun and the gun will still fire. One of the other advantages of Glock is that the rifling in the barrel is hammer forged and not cut. So that's going to produce higher velocities, better round fit, and it's going to be easier to maintain. So that's another feature that is very important and makes the Glock a very reliable handgun. Now we're going to go through the field stripping process. And again, one of the nice things about a Glock is it's very simple, easy to disassemble without any problems. So the first thing you do is pull the magazine out, verify that it's clear, and you work the action. And you always want to work the action 3 times, so that you can verify that if you've got this out of order, that there's no possible way any rounds can be in the gun. You check the chamber, you check in the magazine well, you close it up. Most importantly, you always want to make sure you have your safety glasses on, because there are springs in any handgun and you want to be safe, because sometimes they can get away from you. One of the things that you have to do to field strip the Glock is simply this. Once you verify that the gun is empty, you point it in a safe direction, you pull the trigger. That clears for the locking mechanism. You grab the Glock grip, which is pulled back about 1/8 of an inch. You've got 2 tabs on either side. You simply pull those straight down while holding the gun with the Glock grip about 1/8 of an inch back, and just release it forward. The slide comes off, turn it over. Your coil spring mechanism here will pull up, pops right out, lift the barrel out, and you've completely disassembled the Glock firearm and you're ready for cleaning and maintenance. One of the beauties of this gun is it's just very low maintenance. It does not require a lot of lubrication. It's designed that way. So some folks want to get the oil out and really go crazy, but you don't have to do that with this firearm. So where you're going to locate your lubrication, you use a high quality synthetic oil, and it only takes a drop in each section. So first you're going to put a drop here, you put a drop on the frame rail grooves, the barrel, and then the barrel lug right back here. That's where the barrel sits, 1 drop there. When you put it on the barrel, just work your finger around and lubricate it and just put it all over the barrel. And the only other place that you need any oil is back here by the connector rod. This is going to lubricate the trigger housing and the trigger mechanism. After that, you're ready to put it back together. Again, it's very simple. Put it back in. There's a little groove right inside there on the back of the barrel lug. Apply a little pressure. line up your grooves on the frame, straight back, and you're back together. So if you're in the market for a new handgun and you want to consider Glock, we hope you'll consider Deep River Sporting Clays as your choice. One of the things that we offer with any gun that we sell is if there's any issues whatsoever, we're going to take care of it. We're going to send it back for you, and we're going to see it through to make sure that you're satisfied with the product that you buy. And if you ever want to try one, we have multiple Glocks in stock in our rental program that you can come down and try various calibers and give them a test run, give them a test drive. That's one of the advantages that we have here with the range and being a stocking dealer, is we have an opportunity for you to come down and try them out. So thanks again for watching, and hope you learned a little bit, and thanks again for always for your support for Deep River Sporting Clays and Shooting School.